Hi Stampers, it's Kathy Hamrick again with Country Road Stampers. Today I'm going to show you what I think is a new technique. I saw something like this done on Pinterest and decided to give it a try with our product. I'm going to be using the Painted Petals stamp set, which is from the Occasions 2015 mini right now. I'm going to use the 2 groupings of flowers, the little 3 grouping, and one of the leaves to do this technique. This is what I'm going to show you how to do. This is using our Hive Thinlet, which is right here, and I've cut that out as a frame to have, and then I'm just going to fill it in kind of randomly, and I'm going to show you another one when I'm done that I did, but let me show you how to do this. So I cut out a piece of scrap paper using the Hive Thinlet, and then I have just taped it down to my mat, my working area here, so it doesn't shift around on me. So I used washi tape. That way it's easy to lift when I'm done, but it will still hold things in place right now without doing damage to anything. So I'm going to start with my Rich Razzleberry, just because I can. No special reason why I had to start with that one. And I'm just going to stamp, and you got to apply good firm pressure because you want to make sure this goes down into that layer that's underneath. And this is just white cardstock that's under here. So nothing spectacular, unusual. And let's get that. Okay, so we got that much. Then I'm going to use Lost Lagoon to do those 3 tiny little flowers that I showed you. And kind of fill in some of these other spots. You can even stamp over it, doesn't matter. Just trying to fill in as much of a white area as I can. Then I'm going to finish off with Pear Pizzazz using the little leaves. So, giving up most of the area. Now if you wanted to, once you've done all this stamping, you could pull this off and just leave it as an unusual background. But I have to tell you, it looks kind of lost, might be the best word. It just doesn't look like it's finished. Let me kind of peel some of this off to show you what I mean. If you just stop here, you kind of lose your definition and you kind of wonder what's going on with it. So we're going to do one more step. And you can use a pen to do this. You can use our Project Life pens if you want, but I chose to try something different today. I'm going to use our Blendability marker, and I'm going to use the small tip in, and then you're just going to make sure you push this down and go right along each frame and outline it. Then this gives this definition so you can actually tell what you meant for this random background to be. Now you could, if you had stencils, this will work for stencils to do this design too. I probably need to try this with our mask and see how it would work with our mask. I haven't tried that yet, but that might be something I do. Now I don't think I will take the time to do this. I hate doing anything that goes really long because then everybody goes to sleep while they're watching. So I think you get the general idea on this, but I also know if I don't finish this, it will look ugly. So, and you do have to pay attention because it's easy to get wobbly on these, and it looks strange when your lines don't really fill the edges. Like that one's going to look kind of funny because I let the paper lift up a little. See, the main thing is you need to keep this tight down onto the white cardstock, so that your lines all stay straight, and so each of your images is in fact outlined. So almost done. There's one that'll be really crooked and ugly. Well, it's nothing like making sure that you see the errors too, so you know what not to do. I can't tell. I don't think I've done this one yet. That will be the last one, I believe. Okay, I think that's all of them. Making sure I get the cap on my Blendability marker, and I heard that little snap. So now I'm just going to peel all this loose, and I can save this and use it again. Use it enough times, and I'm probably going to want to use this for something to go in the front. then this is what it looks like. Now I didn't want to leave this just plain, I wanted to add to it. So I took our Petite Petals and Itty Bitty Accents punches, and I used the Petite Petals to make the little leaves, as you can see, and then the Itty Bitty, say that a couple times, the Itty Bitty Accents punch, using the little flower to put on those open spaces, and then I just used our candy dots to make the center. Now the thank you is also from Painted Petals, and I just stamped it and I cut it out with one of the framelits from Chalk Talk. And then I just used part of it. I cut it off to put it there as the accent piece, and then finished it off with the ribbon. Now I thought this was kind of cool, something a little bit different, but I have to show you the one that this is the first one that I tried. And this uses one of our card kits. It uses Hooray, It's Your Day. I think the next time I do a video, I'm going to tape this down. It uses Hooray, It's Your Day, and you'll see in this that there are 2 templates that are used. And it's done in the kit showing you how to use it, but I want to show you how I decided to use it. And of course that's only available that you can get. Now this, you can make a template using our Thinlit that we have, but this has already been done for you when it's right in the packet. And then I would call this a Sunray template. So here's what I came up with using the Sunray template. I did the same thing as I showed you a while ago. I put this down on the cardstock and then stamped over, outlined those, and ended up with this design. Then added my butterfly, and then I used this one to get this look and stamped. And the colors, again, I use Rich Razzleberry on this, which is unusual. I don't use anything that close to pink that often, but I use that, and I believe it's Island Indigo and Old Olive that I used on this one, and then outlined it. So I thought this was really a unique thing to try. So give it a try. You know, you can use this with your Thinlits. You can make your frame to do that, or if you have the kit, you save this, and you can use these from now on because these are nice and sturdy to reuse. All right, thanks for stopping by today.